Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in to Natalie Levin Astrology for June 17th, 2020. It is Tuesday, and no, it's Wednesday. I don't know what day of the week it is. And I wanted to let you know that we are having a very, very big and powerful eclipse, to put it mildly, this coming Sunday. It is on the solstice, June 21st, and the eclipse is going to be at 0 degrees of Cancer. So when I see that, I am thinking, first of all, if you have any planets in your chart that are at 0 degrees of any sign, even like, let's see, 28, 29 degrees, 0 degrees, 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree, you'll be feeling this. And even if you don't have planets at those degrees, you'll still be feeling this because people around you will be feeling this. It's a very, very, the chart for this eclipse also incredibly lights up the chart for the United States of America. And because we are all interconnected and our country affects every country, this is a really important eclipse, and it is related to the energy of rebellion and change. It is related to the energy of what is it like to be at home and feel at home where we live. It is related to the energy of the archetype of mothering. How do I mother myself? How do I mother others? How do I help myself to be nurtured? How do I help others to be nurtured? And at the same time, I think it's Wednesday today. As we're moving along in this, let me actually see what day of the week it is. It's Wednesday. As we move along in this week, we also have the energy of Saturn. Saturn retrograde, it's about to move back into Capricorn. So we'll have more, I think, more energy of the systems falling apart, the systems that we've established falling apart. Pluto is death and transformation. It's also in Capricorn, and Capricorn for me is related to business as usual. What is the next right thing? And we're being asked to establish a whole new next right thing. It's also being coupled with, well, there's so many things happening astrologically right now, which can really, which reflects back down on planet Earth about all the stuff that's happening down here that we're like, what the H is going on? It's filled with the energy now of Mercury is, I'm looking up, is Mercury will be retrograde officially tomorrow, and it's in Cancer, and that is a lot of water. And when any planet is in Cancer, Cancer traditionally rules the moon, and the moon changes signs every 2.5 days. So our Mercury energy, which is the way our minds work and the way we communicate, is influenced very much directly right now by the sign that the moon is in. So the moon changes signs every 2.5 days. Therefore, I feel like we're going to be very much at the whim of the energy of the moon, even more than usual. So when this is happening and there's so many emotions going on, I've said this before, I wonder what it would be like to take a pause before acting or reacting and let there be at least 24 hours before I actually, like, if something makes me really mad, to wait at least 24 hours before I actually address it, unless I'm in danger. Or if something is very much upsetting me and I feel like I need to make an incredible change, I would wait at least 24 hours before making that change. It is said that during eclipse season, which we're in, you're invited to not make any enormous life changes at that time. And yet you might be being called to make changes like that. So there's also that energy. It's a lot. And if you are feeling completely overwhelmed, you are not alone, and you're exactly in the right place, because the astrology energies are incredibly overwhelming right now. And as above, so below, because we're all interconnected, and the energies on the planets are a direct reflection of the energies above. And everything that's happening on planet Earth right now is also happening in your own life somewhere. So for example, protests and riots are happening somewhere in your life, maybe in your inner world. So is the energy of some part of you that's been disenfranchised for years and years and years, like the energy of African American culture being systemically looked down upon. There's something about that energy that's been happening in your life, and now it's coming up and being asked to be recognized and honored. There's also the energy of somewhere in your life, there's this energy of an infection. Am I being infected by the energy of fear? And can I invite myself to remember that I am a spirit having a physical experience, and actually, when I leave my body, it will simply be a vinyasa, a transition of being incarnate to disincarnating, and then I'll be in my spirit form, and then maybe I'll choose to come back again. And can I treat death as a little more ordinary than in the society we treat it? Like it's quite ordinary to die. It's not like I want to die, but you know, it's not as big a deal, I think, as we like to make it. If you feel like you would like to know what's going on in your chart and how these energies are affecting you, I invite you to reach out to me and we can talk about making an appointment. I am available to work on a sliding scale if finances are challenging. And if you feel like you are really overwhelmed today, I invite you to remember that this too shall pass, and you are not alone, and I love you. And if you feel so moved, I invite you to like, subscribe, or share this video. Okay, I hope you take amazing care of your beautiful, precious self, and I'm thinking of you. Okay, love you. Bye-bye.